So CC will be working with John Ryan Murphy tonight. Brian McCann not playing in this one. Tell us about that decision and what Girardi sees in Murphy right now.
Well, if you remember back to last night, Joe Girardi did use Brian McCann late in the game to pinch hit. You could potentially see him in a situation like that again this evening if the situation does dictate. But Joe Girardi said the only way you're going to see Brian McCann out there catching is if it's an emergency. I then asked Joe Girardi how long he can go without really having a backup catcher, and he said he thinks it's just going to be a couple more days for Brian McCann. So they are going to continue to go with him on the bench, knowing that John Ryan Murphy is probably going to be out there the majority of the time. But when you look at John Ryan Murphy, he really seems to be settling into that backup catcher's role.
I think there's been a little bit more consistent playing time just because of all the lefties we've seen too, which he's getting some more at-bats and some day games after night games. So I think he's learning how to do the role and understand the role that you don't play every day, and the more at-bats have probably helped. From a mental standpoint, he's sharp. I think he's very mature. And I think it would, I think we thought he'll figure this out. He'll figure out what works best for him. And we think that he can be productive in this role.
And Murphy really has shown he can handle the pitching staff, and offensively, since the All-Star break, he has been very good. He's appeared in 8 games, a .458 batting average. He's driven in 3 runs, not to mention, 5 runs, not to mention he has 3 extra base hits, and he has multi-hit games in 4 of the 6 games he has started. I caught up with John Ryan Murphy, and I asked him, are you doing anything different at the plate? Did you make any adjustments? And he said, no, I haven't done anything differently. I'm just getting the results now. I've been taking the same approach into every at-bat, but obviously he is happy that he's starting to see those results and being able to contribute to that Yankees offense. Certainly a big deal for John Ryan Murphy.